probably pulled from the game, but then also all the 2D animation was done by hand.
Awesome. All right, it looks like we have gone back to some more Melee bracket. What y'all came here for? We got Beezy, the Marth player, versus Zuppy, the Fox player. And we will see exactly how this goes. They have decided to strike to Battlefield. That is pretty common stage strike, I feel, no?
I believe so, but I gotta say this is a set that is very close to home for me. So, Beezy is from Regina, Saskatchewan, Canada, which is just north of Montana. Sorry, not north of Montana, north of North Dakota.
Yeah.
Montana's Alberta, so the middle of nowhere.
Yes.
You know, I went to school in Saskatoon, which is 2 hours away. So I have known Beezy since he was 12 years old.
Wow.
Because he was going to tournaments in the same region in 2015.
Yeah. How far do you have to drive to go to a tournament living in Saskatchewan?
Well, there were locals in Saskatoon, so it was on campus, and I was living in residence. But we would play because either they'd drive down or up 2 hours to us, or we'd drive 2 hours down to them.
Were those 2 hours that Beezy had to drive the closest Melee that he could get, though?
I think no, this is Melee. There were locals in Regina also.
Okay.
So but it was a very active scene, and they played each other a lot.
Yeah, I can see that. It sounds kind of similar to how it was with Dr. Peepee in North Carolina, right? That very, very robust local scene, but not like really outside. Like none of it really made it to the larger Melee consciousness, right? You had the players travel, right? But North Carolina wasn't necessarily known as like, this hotbed of competition. You had some great players there, people like Money Mike and one of my near and dear friends, Mr. Ben Ruddy. Love him to pieces. But no, Dr. Peepee was able to do really well out there with his local competition.
Yeah, and it's always so impressive when people can come from a far region or a more secluded region and be really good, because Beezy is amazing. Personally, I think he might have got a little bit snubbed on the top 100 last year. He had some great wins. He's an amazing player. And I think one of the sickest Marth players to do it. He is like such a cool player. Like I love watching him play. And of course, Zuppy, no introduction needed. Former top 15 player.
Smash? No, listen. I've seen like a couple of interactions, and I'm already right there with.
No, dude. He plays like a combo video. It is so sweet. It is. And for fun reference, Zuppy rocking the Neeks tag because the joke is that Beezy looks like Neeks, who is an Ontario player.
I love that. I was housing some people from New York, Soon player and a couple other players, and I remember talking to them about Melee, and like to your point, talking about Beezy playing like it's a combo video. They described that their approach to Melee, like what they felt like Melee was to them, was just a slam dunk contest. That's some of the coolest Melee. It really is.
But no, he does play like that a lot of the time. And I think that I would imagine that Zuppy is the high seed in this set. That Beezy would be an upset. But almost a full stock ahead. I know we're last stock each year because he just lost.
Really?
But like, what is he doing?
Insane. Okay, it's so great when they overlap, where playing with the sauce overlaps with winning the match, right? But sometimes you don't even need to win the match. One of my favorite examples is the Leffen Chillin' Dude first to 5, right? Leffen 5-0 Chillin' Dude there, right? But it did not matter. Chillin' Dude got the cultural victory.
I mean,
out of that.
Maybe he definitely made that in time, but for a little bit, Chillin' was kind of had to hold that one.
Listen, the rap is listen. People talk about the rap more than that 5-0, don't they?
That is true. That is true. But a little SDI there. Didn't matter though. But no, I just cannot speak highly enough. I'm just gonna glaze for the set, dude. It is happening because I think
your truth, King.
People need to know, man. It's nasty, and I mean Zuppy's so good too.
Yeah, I mean Zuppy's doing really well. I like this Yoshi's counter pick, able to get some of these earlier kills. We saw forcing Marth to not even be able to smash DI out of up air and got that back air to kill that first stock, and beautiful edge guard there. Able
good
to
awareness to just go out there and forward it, swat him off the stage. See?
Little side B action.
No, he's such a creative player, man, and just great awareness. But let's see what. Good edge guard. Oh, messes it up a little bit, just like I tried to speak and failed.
The double jump edge guard, or double jump air dodge was really good on the recovery there. Beezy able to make it back, not quite dying just yet, but still down a solid stock here. Zuppy has been really working this Marth very well, despite some of these valiant recovery attempts.
Yeah, great little weight there, baiting out a just standing grab from Zuppy. But yeah, Zuppy doing a really good job of just placing moves really well, just kind of boxing out Beezy. I almost said Neeks, jeez. Oh.
Again, got the, what was that, the slip off down air into the sweet spot on the up B?
Yeah, and Zuppy smiling and nodding. Kind of knows he got there.
Nice little shorten there. The Shy Guys might have made Beezy a little apprehensive about committing to anything there.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
a little bit too much sauce on that fastball to get that second forward air. But I mean, hey, built up quite a bit of percent here. If we can take this stock pretty quickly here, could be a last stock situation.
Or you just gift it, yeah. And that works too. Shout outs to whatever that was.
Sometimes it be like that. With great power comes great responsibility, and sometimes you lose control.
All right, Beezy's taking his time trying to get back on stage. Ooh. This is pretty scary for both parties. Beezy trying to just, we all know what he wants, man, and it's disgusting.
Ooh. Goes through, still not done. This is very dangerous, though. Any, up air, up smash is going to end up doing it, but, hard punish time now. Got the tech chase, the up tilts.
Tries to end it. Oh, but picks it back up. Oh.
Yeah, I thought I was expecting maybe the crouch cancel. Didn't shield in time maybe for that.
I think he tried to power shield and missed it.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh,
great.
That was crazy.
Oh, and the taunt.
Amazing recovery. Hey, listen.
No, that was really, really great awareness from Zuppy. And yeah, the taunt for his troubles is we have a set, sir.
Sometimes you're allowed to, blow a little steam off, right?
Yeah, especially when you feel like a guy's trying to flex on you a little bit. You gotta let him know,
Yeah, Beezy is definitely, to your point, he's trying to farm clips right now.
Very true. That's a little bit of shaky movement happening here. A lot of apprehension. People kind of taking their places in the corners. But I think when both parties hit this hard, it can be scary to make any big moves. Oh, can't do that against a man with angles, sir. Trying to do the down B recovery cheese, but
good job scaring Fox off the ledge there, not getting the Marth Killer edge guard for free.
Yeah. Getting just enough time to get himself back to ledge.
Yeah, presenting that forward air to make sure he's like, hey, you can't just stay here forever. I'll do something about it.
Yeah, great awareness by Zuppy to back air Beezy's early attempt to grab ledge. This is yeah, he's really started to shore this up a fair bit.
Yeah, I thought the platform was going to ruin that, but Beezy somehow ready for the platform coming up and changing the entire dynamic of that punish.
A lot of shield breaker coming out. This is I've seen more B moves in this set than I have seen in a long time.
Hey, shield breaker is great. What if you had almost as good forward smash, but in the air?
That's pretty good, dude.
It's pretty good.
I think the Rivals players could tell you about that with Rasser.
Oh, baby, that was clean. Little tipper forward air. I love that about optimal Marth play. Like the best Marth players, they really have a complete handle on the uses of the weak and the tipper hitbox of attacks. It is not just the fact that one's stronger. You have different knockback. Tipper forward air will send up as opposed to the middle part will send out, right? So being able to recognize when you need those specific hitboxes in specific situations and placing them precisely accordingly.
Yeah, and also knowing that you would have enough time off of that conversion to get the run-off double jump down air.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a lot of experience and a lot of just awareness.
Yeah, then sometimes you just get to lazily, flick the C-stick in that direction, get a forward smash, and oh, look at that, that was an edge guard.
The duality of Marth. The duality of Marth. Sometimes you need to do trigonometry to get your combos, and sometimes you,
Yeah, no, listen, the Fox was about to die from that crazy slip-off into down air there, but able to avoid that, only to air dodge off immediately afterwards. So we're at a 2-1 situation, game 4. Beezy up a game here. Zuppy opting to go right back to Battlefield.
Yeah, I think he's just a
Or
big
no, it was on Fountain
it was on
last
Fod,
game.
yeah.
I'm sorry. It was has opted to go to Battlefield here.
Right, because Zuppy took him game 2 to Yoshi's, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it was game 1 that was on Battlefield, I believe.
I think that sounds right.
Yeah, and Beezy won that, so Zuppy able to return here for the counter pick.
Nice little CC. Ooh. Zuppy shaking his head, smiling, but I probably not too happy about that one. That was pretty quick taking that first stock.
Yeah, Beezy looks like a person that has fun pushing the buttons.
Very much so. He's a former Fox main. You know those children that play Melee and they're just like cracked. They have crazy tech skill.
Yeah.
But that was him for years. Picked up Marth over COVID, I believe.
Oh wow, okay. That's an interesting switch, right? Usually, like you play like a lower tier and you kind of make your way up the tier list. You get to someone competent, right? But usually you don't see the Fox main switch off of Fox into a different character, right? Once you've reached the top, like you're there. You can do every matchup. The world is your oyster.
You know what? He told me that he saw Zane combo videos and he was like, oh no, wait, Marth's the coolest character in the game. I'm gonna play Marth. And I don't have
Valid.
the heart to I don't have the heart to tell him, but if he wants to believe that, I'm glad somebody thinks so.
You know what? People thought Peach was the lamest character, and I think Peach is cool as hell.
Well, I play Yoshi, dude. I'm not judging. I'm just disagreeing sternly.
Disagree. It's like I'm not mad. I'm
Disappointed. Yeah.
But Zuppy able to bring this back to an even match here.
Yeah, this is. Beezy had a pretty substantial lead, but it has just dissipated very quickly.
Yeah, getting these really clean drill shine up smash. Honestly, it's the simple. The forward smash and the shield is not going to cut it, but the simple combos cleanly executed consistently is going to be a real money maker for a character like Fox, right? Getting the drill shine wave dash into grab or whatever, you can mess that up. They can smash the eye out of it, right? But when you get it super consistently like Zuppy is, you become that much scarier because then you present to your opponent, you don't have a margin for error, and it changes how they play.
Yeah, I know Zuppy, a very consistent player. No specific reason why, but but very consistent. So, but no, it is really scary when your opponent's just on top of everything. And on top of this edge guard, looking like we're getting last stock.
I don't know, last stock, and will we see a game 5?
Beautiful pair of missed wavelands there. That was really cute.
Yeah, this is exactly where Marth wants to be, but able to DI out there. Unfortunately, got re-hit again. Got the force has to shorten, was so good though, and got the clean ledge dashes too, getting all those gallant frames.
Oh, the tech chase. This might be.
Yeah, this is. Beezy has run away with this final stock here, but still hasn't been able to get it. The ASDI down. The onset tech was sick.
Zuppy barely.
That onset tech was sick. Oh my goodness! Just as Fox was able to survive with his own ASDI down, somehow